Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jeric, and today we're back in Phoenix Point. This is episode 26 of our playthrough. In our previous episode, we got a couple of things done. We were able to save this New Jericho Haven from the Pandoran invasion. There was a little bit of cheese involved in that, I'm not going to lie, but the cheese came from the Pandoran side first because we were on our way out and there was a problem with being able to see the Pandorans that were blocking us, and so we weren't able to get out. And then the Scylla kind of went trampling into the extraction zone, so we couldn't get in there, and then we kind of withdrew, and it kind of burned to death and bled to death. So you know, it worked out. We would have been out if we were able to see that Triton that we were, standing one square away from. We still couldn't see it, and so we could have killed it and we would have been out of there. So I'm not gonna, like I said in the last video, I'm not losing any sleep over what happened there. It's perfectly okay. The other thing was that we were able to get our base in Central America opened up. Now we do need to get a satellite uplink going there, which we now have enough. After our Haven defense, we have enough materials to do that. And so let's get the satellite uplink going here. 4 days for that. I'm still not really going to fix the research lab, I don't think. Let's take a look and see how much it is. 180, 120. We're actually doing okay with our research at this point. I don't know if I want to spend all of my tech because we've got some other things that are coming up that we're going to need to deal with here. And so that's done. And so that'll be coming online. This one should be online already, or it's right on the cusp. All right, so that's fine. So what we've got is Pandorans are heading towards Phoenix Aeronautics here. And we have our A-team coming in, our mission team, but they're clear up here in northern Siberia, and they are a long way away, and they've only got 21 hours to get here. I don't know if they're going to make it. It's going to be really close. We did get our small team back from the Haven defense, and it's sitting here. There is a medical center here, and there's a vehicle base, so they are healing, and the Scarab is being repaired. But the Scarab is, I mean, it's on its last leg. It had like 56 health left out of 900 or something like that. So it's going to be in a day, probably not fully repaired even. So I don't know what's going to happen. If they don't get down here, I don't think this team can defend the base just by themselves. Scarabs are particularly poor at base defense because their missiles have such a high arc. It's hard to get the shots inside the base without hitting the ceiling. And so they're not very good at Haven defense at all. The Armadillo, much better because it's got direct fire weapons. Mutogs are much better, obviously, because they're melee. But yeah, the Scarab, not a good base defense weapon at all. And so we'll have to see kind of what's going to happen here. The Behemoth is still running. It's heading for the ocean. And it just didn't have a chance to get there last turn because we didn't really advance the geoscape much last turn. We basically flew from here to here, and that was it. The last episode was basically just the Haven defense plus a little bit of mucking around with bases and stuff like that. So in this one, though, we're going to be moving the base along. So we've got our interceptor here. It is doing trade runs, which we are not quite on top of that Haven just yet. And now we are. So we're trading here. We got quite a bit of stuff to trade. We have a lot of tech right now, so we're going to trade tech for some food here. And we can't get tech as readily, but we have a bunch right now, and so I think it's okay. And then we just need to zoom in just a little bit here so we can see who's selling what. What is this exchange rate here? They're doing 10 for 2 tech for material. And we just did 12 for 2 tech for food. It's okay. It's not the best. How are we looking here? We just cleaned them out apparently. So that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here. Maybe here. And we're going to trade off some more tech for some materials. And then Okay, there's our satellite uplink down in South America. Gonna do some trading here. We're gonna buy all of that. Okay, that puts us at just over 100 tech. So let's go find some place where we can buy tech, preferably from New Jericho. What's our exchange rate here? 9 mats buys two tech. That's pretty good. I think that's the same as New Jericho's. We have a New Jericho place that's selling tech and food. Just to compare. It doesn't look like it. That's okay. You know, we can come down here. How are they looking? They've got 85, 225. I think by the time we get down there, I think it'll be pretty good. We're down to 19 hours and we haven't moved very far. We moved here in 2 hours. It's not looking good, guys. I don't think it's going to make it. It's going to be really close, though. Okay, the behemoth just went in the water. Okay, here we are here. Let's get some trade. All right, so we're paying food. We want all your techs and all your materials. We still have quite a bit of food here. We can offload more of it. We can go here and do materials for food. Buy more food. And then we can come over here. We can do food. Actually, right here, even, we can do food for materials. And we're just making profit here, guys. I mean, these exchange rates is 50% profit. And we can come over here and do the same thing. We're at 8 hours. 8 hours to get that far. And it has to stop here first. Ooh. Really close, guys. Really close. Okay, selling food, buying materials. That's 522. That's going to put us lowish on food, but we're still going to have plenty. And that's making us look pretty good here as far as economy goes. Okay, so here's a question. What happens if this Manticore doesn't make it in time? Because, like I said, we're going to have a half-repaired Scarab. We're going to have 3 soldiers, and Camila may not be fully healed yet, even by the time that 6 hours ticks away. Those are 3 of my better soldiers. I don't know if they can pull that base defense off, and I'm really not that interested in losing them. So I'm wondering if this Manticore doesn't make it here in time, I wonder if we just let him take the base and then we just go back in and take it back. That might be the play. Just because I don't think 3 soldiers in a busted up Scarab can do it. Now, let's see if it's necessary. Oh, you know what? I need to get the interceptor moving. Sorry. We don't want him to be idle. We want him trading too. And I know trading's not the most glamorous thing, but you know, it's important to keep the economy going. Don't want to be sitting idle. All right, tech for food. Take all your food. Then we'll come here. Do more tech for food, maybe. Two hours left. Can you cover that distance in 2 hours? 1 hour left.
Research complete.
All right, antediluvian proto-civilization is finished. Soldiers gain an additional 10% experience from missions and training. Based on reconstructing Symes' writings about the antediluvian civilization, there are 2 potential sites that match the descriptions in Symes' notes, but it's impossible to know which one is the right one. The coordinates for both have been uploaded to our system. So we have two new sites on the geoscape for us here. And here we are. Defend your base, eliminate all invaders. Losing will result in critical damage to this base. You know, the plane didn't make it. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it isn't there. And I would really rather just let them take the base, do what they're going to do damage-wise, and then we'll go in and take it back or fix it or whatever needs to happen. I really don't want to lose experienced soldiers on a hopeless defense. So we're going to cancel this. Okay. So they ransacked the base. Base has suffered serious damage. Look at that. Look how close that was. Oh, that is unfortunate, because if they had made it just that much farther, it would have been a totally different story. All right, our personnel screen's flashing at us. We got new recruits available. What do we got? Francisco Jingu. We already have a guy with that last name. And he looks an awful lot like this guy, actually. Farsighted. +2 willpower, 10 perception range. This guy's an infiltrator. So he's got +2 willpower, 10 perception. He gets assault rifle proficiency and thief. That's interesting. We have a heavy with thief, self-defense specialist, close quarters specialist. That's not bad. And we have another heavy with self-defense, healer, and farsighted. That's not so great. Excuse me, that's not so great. These other two, though, they don't look so bad. I don't have enough food to recruit them. Well, I could get one. Actually, I can get pretty close to both of them, can't I? Not quite. Really close, though. I just have to go get a little bit more food. It wouldn't be a big deal if I wanted both of them. But do we want to get an infiltrator squad going? Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. I mean, we already have one guy, right? Let's take a look at our person. Oh, I guess I was already in there, wasn't I? Let's see what we got down here, because we already have... I'm pretty sure we picked up somebody. Maybe we didn't. All right, now maybe I'm thinking of something else. Palas, Molina, Janos. Oh, yeah, here we go. He's not the same last name. But he has also got thief, and he's got quarterback, and he's got bombardier. That's right. So we do have another infiltrator. Oh, here we go. Amelia Jingu. That's right. That's our tech specialist. I knew that last name was familiar. All right. So cousins or something, maybe. Who knows? I don't really know. I don't know. All right. Think about it. What'd they do to our base? Oh, quite a bit. Now, some of this was already busted. I didn't... Well, no, it wasn't, actually. All right. Well, we definitely need this back online. How bad is this going to be? Ooh, quite a bit. Okay. Satellite uplink we definitely want back online. Access list I don't care about. Training facility I don't care about. Medical bay probably. How bad's that? That's not bad. We don't have enough tech to do the repair at the research lab. Definitely want to get this back online too. All right, so that was expensive. We need to get some more tech. But you know what? It's not as expensive as losing soldiers. And I can trade and get tech and materials. That's no problem. That is easy enough to do. Need more food, and then we're going to go buy materials and tech. food takes that. Like that. Okay. And then we can come down. We just hit this place, right? Yep. So we can come down here. All right. Well, now what? We have a lot of missions that we can do. One of the things that I know we need to do, although we need more tech to do it, is we need to start getting the archaeology labs put down so that we can start searching for antediluvian sites and start getting the materials we need to make the antediluvian weapons, because they're really good. We also have this Pandoran lair here that we're going to have to deal with here sooner or later. And so we can take a look at that maybe. We've got these 2 new sites that just came in. Where did they end up going? Seeking Dr. Symes. Where did they end up? There's one in North America. There's one in Iceland. They're both pretty close together. And I think, if I remember right, those are just... I think those are just fly to them missions. I don't think you have to actually do combat on those. So that would be okay. All right. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get this plane back up to Phoenix Point, because there's nothing at this site for us here. This plane. We have a few wounded on here. You know what? Let's take them here. We'll go check those 2 sites out real quick. Okay, let's do some trading here. Okay, looks good there. Then down here, we want all your tech. Give me your tech. Here. We do materials for food, because we have a lot of materials. Then we're going to come here and we're going to buy all that tech too. All right. Okay. Both of our planes are there. We just need a few minutes here. I just want to get these guys all fixed up here. Okay. Trade here. Take all your 82 techs. I want to spend the food though, not the materials. Okay, that's 200 tech. We do need to come back and get this. Okay, what else do we need? We need... Let's take a look at our personnel here. We need gear, because we don't have 2 full teams worth of gear at all. Now, we did finish up the armor that we were building for the sniper. So we do have 1 sniper's worth of gear that we can put on somebody. This scarab needs to get off the plane. Okay, so we have Ernst. Ernst, we can gear him up. Except for a sniper rifle, which we will build a new one. Agris. That's a lot of really long-range firepower. Very accurate weapon, 63 effective range. That's all the way across the map. Human-sized target standing on the other side of the map, you got a 50-50 chance of hitting him. That's pretty good. We have also available to us the Hawk, which is the light sniper rifle, which is overall more damage. It's 90 damage, which is less, but it's only 2 action points to use instead of 3. So it's actually better damage than some of the other sniper rifles. So that's pretty good. We're going to want a Hawk at some point. Let's build one now. And then I know for a fact that we are short a assault legs, set of assault legs, because one of our assaults is wearing the independent heavy legs. So we have access to the Anu stuff now. And The Anu stuff is just a hair less armor than the Odin, but it's +2 speed. So I really kind of like it. And I think it's cheaper too. This is 11 and 90. The Odin is what? Odin is 14 and 110. So it's even cheaper. And it's arguably better. It's just a hair less protection, like I said, but that's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I know we have at least one assault that his doesn't have. All right, so you need to get on Manticore 4. All right, Manticore 4, we've got one pure assault. We've got assault sniper. We've got one pure heavy who needs better gear as well. We have one pure sniper. How's Ernst looking for points? Oh, he's looking really, really strong for points. What do we got? Close quarter specialist, shotgun, and melee weapons. Got biochemist, again, not the best maybe. And healer, which is +2 willpower. And better med kits. Shotgun proficiency. Yeah, I'm still not sure what to do with this. He could just get weak spot. We could leave him just as a pure sniper for the time being. He is getting up on being level 7, however, which if we multi-classed him infiltrator, which we can do. Now he doesn't have thief, but he still, if we put him in infiltrator gear, would have 50% stealth from his gear, plus another 25% base until he's discovered, and then that goes away. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Then he's taking shots from downtown with that light sniper rifle, and he's hitting for extra damage. I don't hate that. I think that might be the play here. Let's do that. Let's go infiltrator for now. So when he gets here, it's plus 50% damage. That's a lot. He's going to be doing 135 with that sniper rifle. And if we put him in infiltrator gear, which we can do, then he's going to be hard to detect. He's not going to be impossible to detect, but from the range that he's going to be able to be from everything else, it's not bad. The rest of this doesn't help too much though, unfortunately. But that's okay, because that's a lot of points that we're not necessarily going to have. I'd rather be sinking a ton of points into his stats anyway than maybe picking some of these up. And so I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm not going to buy any of this yet. Although deploy decoy is a very good ability too. But we're just going to let him sit on those last points there for now. And then what I want to do is get him... Well, he's going to need his weapon still, which is going to be in production. So that's fine. All right, so we're going to have an infiltrator sniper here. We've got an assault sniper with Rebecca. Camille is our heavy. How's she looking? She needs, like I said, she needs better gear. But aside from needing better gear, she does have thief as well. Thief heavy is really good. Grenades with that 50% damage bonus are really good too. And she'll be able to pick up assault rifle if she wants it as well. She only got 5 points though, so that's not going to do us any good. She's a ways away from multi-classing here. She could use definitely better gear though. So let's look at that. Let's see about armor for heavies. Actually, I don't want to build her a full heavy set, but I do want a jetpack for her. So let's get a golem body armor torso going for her. And then she can have also, so that's what, -1 speed and -8 accuracy. So if we include in their sniper gear as well, she can have an Acheron helmet. Does she need it? I don't know if she needs an Acheron helmet. Acheron legs wouldn't be the worst. Plus 5% accuracy. Because she's not just firing her grenade launcher, although that's a lot of what they're doing at this point. How are we looking? We're okay here still. Let's get her that. And we'll go ahead and get that, maybe. Okay. So we still actually have to fit out 2 more soldiers, though, for this particular group. So let's see what else we need here. So we could use another heavy. And we've got 2 snipers already. We could, and we got kind of 2 assaults. We could use another assault. Another heavy, another assault, I think, is maybe what we want. Now, Eden is one of our guys that's been with us quite a while. He's all geared up for the most part already, armor-wise at least. Now, it's not good armor, but it is armor. My mutoids I'm not ready to bring out yet. They're just going to sit and train for a while. No reason for them to come out. Now, we did just pick up Nora. And she's brand new. Nora has self-defense. She's got close quarters. She's got strongman. But she's got decent stats. And that was why we picked her up. We needed another sniper anyway. And so we can kit her out. So we know that Ernst is going to want infiltrator gear. So what if we make infiltrator gear, and then she can have Ernst's current setup for the sniper? So how much is it going to be for infiltrator gear? I think it's pretty expensive, actually. I don't know if we can do a full set here. 20, 23, 36. Yeah, we can do it. A lot. So that'll get Ernst in place, and then do we need the helmet? Helmet here is 10%. Acheron helmet's 5% stealth. So he'd have 45% plus 25% is 70% stealth until he's detected, instead of 80%. And I like the Acheron's 10% bonus. So maybe we get rid of this. No, that was wrong. There we go. Get rid of that helmet. And let's do, instead of that, let's do 2 Acheron helmets. They're probably a little more expensive though, but that's okay. All right, so that's all of our techs and most of our materials, but that's going to get us pretty close to geared up for a second team to be fully ready to go, and we don't have to keep bringing the scarabs on our missions with us, so that's going to be fine. What are we doing here? He's trading. He already traded. So where are we at? We need food first, and then we're going to have to get tech and materials. So let's get food. Did I just do this one? Nope, they have food. Okay, looks good. The other manticore. Still healing. Okay, trade here. All right, so we want as much of their food as we can get. That's all of our materials, but we did get all of their food. No, we didn't. That's okay. It's okay. We offload here. Yes. Okay. Trade here. Let's get rid of that. Food. Buy all the tech back, or all the materials back. They don't have any food left. Over here they will, though. So we're just kind of trading back and forth here, so it's fine. All right. Okay, Manticore 4 is fully healed and rested. Manticore 2 is still going with Hollywood just a little bit here. He's not in the worst shape. How's Amelia doing? Amelia is doing okay-ish. She needs to get to level 5 though, so she can get field medic. That's what really makes the techs great medics, is the ability to restore body parts. Dual classing her sniper isn't the worst idea, because that way she can kind of stay back out of trouble. Not that she's ready to dual class. She's not going to be ready to dual class for quite a while yet, so that's okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring this team over and knock out these 2 missions over here real quick, or at least one of them. And we're going to continue trading because we have lots of stuff that we need to buy. Lots of stuff that we need to buy. There's our hawk finished. That's good. Okay. Take all your food. Okay, we're still doing 4 per 6. That's fine. We just don't want to try and buy their tech from them. That's all. This mission right here is the, oh, that's the experiments continue. That's the capture the Asher on subject 0 or specimen 0. This one, there's the Madhawk. The Madhawk is the first of the antediluvian weapons. And so it's a melee weapon, and it is really good as a melee weapon. It does a ton of damage. But the thing is the antediluvian weapons, if you haven't seen Legacy of the Ancients yet, there are hidden sites that we have to build probes to find. And then we have to go conquer the sites, and there's some guardians in the sites that we have to do. And there's 3 new materials that we have to start collecting to build these antediluvian weapons. And not only do we need the 3 materials, or at least one of the 3 materials, but we also need the forges, which are other sites that we have to uncover with those probes and conquer. So it's a kind of a long road to get to those weapons, but they are 100% worth it. They are amazingly good weapons. High damage, great range, great penetration on most of them. And the biggest thing is they don't use ammunition. They're just keep shooting and keep shooting. And they're fantastic weapons, but it's a long road to hoe to get them in the first place though. So we're going to do it, and it's fine, but we're not in any hurry to get this Maddox site done because we don't have any way to build it anyway, even once we have the blueprint. So it's okay. All right. So we're going to come to, well, we got a lot of places we can go. I guess we'll go here. It's pretty short range to that. Did we get going with our other plane? We did. It's on its way. Okay. All right. We need just their materials. And we're going to come here and get their materials from there too. And then we're going to come here and get their materials from there too. Piece of cake. Good trading run right there. We're up to 770 again. Then if we come over to here, we can buy some more food. And here too. Okay, so 2 things going on here. All right. Ghastly Dispatch. We received a worrisome report from our intelligence operatives. It appears that a splinter group of Anu are worshipping a grotesque Pandora mutation. Our spy informs us of gruesome, inhumane rituals. Normally, we don't take a stand against the excesses of the fringe Anu cults, but in this case, an armed response is warranted. The cult base is located in a remote area. The sooner we get there, the better. So we have corruption of the mind added to the geoscape. And we just had a... Oh, they're after that same base again. Who's this now, though? Wait a second. Is that the Pure? Oh, the Forsaken are attacking. Well, they're going to win that. New Jericho's going to win that. So I don't know if we need to get involved. Where are we at with our manufacturing here? We got a ways to go before we're ready. And I don't think we were quite finished. I think we still need another assault on the plane. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Eden was getting on the plane. And then we need an assault. Caroline. Caroline had decent, cautious, farsighted. She has. Oh, we picked her up out of a haven. That was it. She's got better stats. And she's up to 40 skill points already, too. Sniperist isn't the worst. Sniperist is good later on. It's got that -4 willpower attached to it, which right now is pretty devastating when you only have 10 to start with. But it's decent later on because 25% extra damage on your sniper rifle is nothing to sneeze at. That's a lot of damage. So we could get her going if we really wanted to. What else do we have here? We have Melina. Melina's been out some. I figured this out. Some of these folks, when they get corrupted, get really weird scars and stuff on their faces. So that's what that's all about. It kind of freaked me out the first time I noticed that. It's like, what the heck is that? So that's why her face is all messed up like that. She's decent shape. She's already level 5, 30 skill points. She's got okay stats already. Can we kit her out? We can come pretty close. Praetorian body armor, but acolyte leg armor and a helmet. That's not the worst. It's not the best, but it works okay. Okay, that swirly thing's not going to work though. That's not gonna be okay. Find something a little better. Digital camo, I guess is all right. All right, so she's got that. She can have a bulldog. Get some ammo for her. We need tech. We're not going to be able to build med kits, and we don't have any right now. Give her a grenade, I suppose, for now. Oh, something else that I wanted to do too, and this isn't a big pressing thing, but a couple of things that we have that we should be getting in is we with that Haven defense that we won, we got some new stuff from New Jericho, new research available, and one of them that I definitely want is this one. And another one I definitely want is this one, which is the incendiary grenades and then the Air Force stuff. Like I said, the New Jericho Air Force Division stuff is brand new. You know, it's new weapons for the planes, and it's the armor plates for the planes, which I think the armor plate's probably the best of the defensive mods, just because it pretty much works against everything for the most part. And so this one, there isn't a hurry for it because the behemoth's gone right now. The incendiary technology, I'm considering throwing up a little bit heavier, a little farther though. All of this stuff is stuff that I want, really, and most of it's pretty short. Most of these are 2 hours, 4 hours. This is a 10 hour. I think we're okay. Advanced laser technology is going to be really nice too. I think that gives us access to the Destiny mounted laser for the heavy armor suits, which is, that thing's amazingly good too. Basically, it almost never misses, and it's 3 shots for 1 action point. So it's really a good module. All right, so we're good there. How are we doing up here? We're almost on top of that. Going to be there in a second. He's in transit. I don't think I'm going to bother with this. We're not quite ready to go, and we're not going to be ready, I don't think, by the time we get down there. 6, 10, 16. There's just too much time here yet to build all of this stuff out for our second team. So unfortunately, New Jericho's just going to have to handle that on their own, but they're winning, so it's not a big deal. All right, here we go. This is the first Dr. Symes exploration site. Says this archaeological site may be related to the antediluvian civilization discovered by Randolph Symes III. If we can secure it, we may be able to figure out where Symes went next. So this is a mission, so we're going to go ahead and get into this thing here. Let's take a look at our team. We've got Matilda kitted out. She's got Cyclops. She's got Hephaestus. She's got extra ammo. She's got 2 med kits. She's got a few points that we're not going to bother spending. Armor looks good. Now, the thing the other thing that I've been thinking about is we are needing to start capturing Pandorans because we need mutagens, both for our mutoids and so that we can cure our soldiers. So I'm wondering if maybe we outfit this group with these Heras. And that way, instead of that, and that way I can start looking at maybe having some capture attempts too, if it's convenient, right? I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to push a bad situation to get a capture, but you know, if we can pick off an Arthron or a Triton or something that's easy and convenient, then I think I want to try and do that. And so that being the case, I'm going to dump one of these med kits because I'm a little overweight there. If I put this back, are we still, that's still weight too. We have our technician with us though for healing. So that's, I'm not as concerned about having the med kits. All right, so Matilda, we have Hinge. He's got his grenade launcher. He's got his bulldog. He's got a med kit, some extra ammo for both. He's not proficient with pistols, so I'm not going to bother with him with the Hera. Rena, same story. She could get enough to get up to 21. That would make her not over encumbered by carrying what she's carrying. She's already got a Deceptor machine gun. That's good. What did Hinge have? Oh, he had the grenade launcher in his assault rifle. If I do that, it's going to dip all the points out of the pool for pretty much. Well, 5. It's going to leave me 2. Again, not the worst. Okay. You know what? I don't think so. I think we're good for now. Hollywood. Hollywood, do you want the machine gun instead of the cannon? I think you do. Cannon's kind of worthless. I'm not going to lie. It isn't the best thing. Let's give you the Deceptor. Okay. I think you're good. You got 22 points you can spend. You don't have a mounted weapon. You're going to soon, probably. We'll hold off on that, but 20% range and 10% damage bonus isn't bad. You're at 9 willpower. You have War Cry. You have a jump jet. You could use another point of willpower probably. Plus you're looking at a little corruption here. Yeah, let's bump you to 10. And that's still going to put you short because of the corruption, but it's a little bit better. And maybe actually we go this way. Do 11. I think that's okay. You're set. Joanna's looking pretty good. Do we want to give her... We do have this laser assault rifle. It's got a lot better range and accuracy than the Bulldog does, but it doesn't have quite the penetration. It's only 30 damage instead of 40, 6-round burst, and 1 shred instead of 2. So it'll shred 6 armor instead of 8 if everything lands. It's more accurate. That's the only benefit to it. It doesn't... Technically, it'll do more damage too, as long as it's not against armor, really. But I think for the moment, I think we're okay with Joanna. She's fine. And then Amelia, she's just rolling with her stuff that she's got here. She could use some more strength. Let's get her strength up to 18. Just so she's got a few more hit points. She's a little low. She's got decent armor, 25 armor on this tech suit, so that's not terrible. Okay, and that's everybody. So let's go ahead and let's get into this mission. I'm going to bring us in, and I'll bring you back right after the loading screen. See you in just a moment. Okay, guys, here we are in the mission, and we are right in the corner of this mission, which makes it kind of hard to see what's going on a little bit here. Okay, so we got everybody kind of bunched up right there. This is a retrieve evidence of the antediluvian civilization, and I believe that's right here in the middle. So we need to get here. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, we also need to secure the area once we have that. So we don't need to rush for it, I don't think. So let's start having a look around here. Let's get Joanna moving. I want Joanna here. Maybe here. Nah, no, here. See if we can get eyes on anything. Just leave her there for a second.
Let's show them what we can do.
This is hinge, hinge. Let's run you up to here. Oh, here we go. Oh, got a siren right off the bat. Where's that? Oh, she's way back there, though. Okay, good. Siren Banshee. So we do have to mind the mind control. Mike, you might be up here.
Let's see now.
How's our range? Even with Boom Blast, she's going to be out of range, I think. Okay. So she's clear back here. She doesn't see us yet, I'm sure. So I think we're okay. We're just going to spend this time getting into position. So Hinge, you continue. Get back up here where I was going to put you to begin with. See if you can spot anything else. Okay, we got an Arthron. Even farther away. Arthrons are blind as bats. He's not going to see us, I don't think. Although we have kind of a big stealth penalty on these armor suits, I guess. Maybe he sees us. Okay, Mike, I want you here too. Okay, another Arthron. Right behind the Banshee.
Let's go.
We're just going to get everybody in position right now. Amelia, why don't you heal up Mike since you got time here? Mike's just a little bit wounded here. Let's get him fixed up. Okay, and then I want you kind of pull back a little bit. Well, you don't have much room to go anywhere, but... Okay, she's done. Mike, you're done too, I think. All right, Matilda, you can pull back to here. You've got nice long range.
My turn.
Rena. Where can I put you? A lot of trees. That's going to be a problem for the grenade launchers. Don't want her too far over there by herself. I'm going to jump her to here. And then I'm going to step her behind this big old block right here. Actually, you know what? Maybe step back one step too. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Joanna's actually got shots. Do I want to take it? Not a very good shot. Nah, let's just wait. Let's do this. Let's do an Overwatch. And see if we can zap that siren if she comes toward us. Yeah, if she sees us, she's going to charge. So let's just do an Overwatch to about there. If she doesn't see us, well, she's going to have a nasty surprise coming her way. Yeah, she's going to have that anyway. But, okay, got more movement over here. Oh, another siren. That's an instigator, though. She doesn't have mind control. She's just a melee monster. Okay, they didn't see us. And she's right out in the open there, so that's good for us. We can drop all kinds of grenades on her. Okay, Myrmidon. Myrmidon's going to be a problem in short order once it's alerted. Arthrons, like I said, they're blind as a bat. They're not going to see us until something else does. Still more out there. Something else is moving. Oh. Arthron Brute still hasn't seen us. All right, Rena. How's your grenade looking? Pretty good. All right. We're going to light this thing up. Rena, you got, what, 7? You can boom blast, but you cannot boom blast and armor break. I don't think you need to, though, in this case. I think just dropping a few grenades on her is going to be okay. She's got some armor, but they're not that heavily armored. Generally speaking, they've only got 20 or 30 armor on each body part. So we'll just dump some grenades in here and okay, that's 40. Second round. Okay, another 30 armor gone.
What's the plan?
How do we do? Pretty good. When Hinge joins in, it'll be
Identifying target.
no, we should probably have our grenade launcher if we're going to do boom blast. Here's the question. Is this going to hit the trees? It may. It's possible. Okay. Ooh, that did something. What did we get? A disabled arm. Disabled arm. Got both of its arms. Need its head. It's got 37 health left. And it's got the acid torso too. You know, if I drop one more grenade in there, it might be pretty close to all we need. It'll still have its tail, but everything else is already disabled. All it's got is its head. And that's the worst part. That's the bad thing. Matilda, how's your shot? You don't have one. You come here, do you? What about over here? I think if you come to here... You can come to here, you can do a quick aim. See how it looks. Because if you can just finish that thing off... Oh, that's not very good. But maybe. We're going to give it a try. We're here. I could take... Can I take one more step? Can I take one more step? No. Yes. No. No. This or nothing. See if I can get it to... There we go. That looked like it leaned out. That's a little better. This is not anywhere near a guarantee, but maybe it'll hit. All right. Disabled head. That's it. That thing's done. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Brute champion. We can take him. Mike, you got a grenade shot. I don't think you even really need to... All right, let's do this. If we can get Joanna to step aside for 1 second.
I'll be right there.
Mike, you can walk to here. And then you've got the range. Lay that grenade in there and see if you can soften him up just a hair. Not really. Then step back. And Joanna, why don't you hop right up to here and why don't you try and finish him off if you can. That's a pretty poor shot. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Yeah, not much there. Okay. You. What do we got that's going to shoot at us? This guy is going to maybe. And maybe this guy. They're both coming this direction. He's not going to shoot, but he's going to be able to hop across this yard pretty good. He could spit poison. Bring you to here. You have a pretty inaccurate weapon. Yeah, it's not very good, but we can take a shot. Okay, and then you can step back.
I'm repositioning.
You're done. That's it. Okay. Well, they're alerted. That one isn't. That one is blissfully unaware of the chaos going on around her. This guy got his bell rung. He's knows that we're here. Okay. This guy we're going to be able to capture. We're going to go ahead and capture this guy. She's got the Hera pistol. She'll be able to get him. Okay, here's our Myrmidon. We need to deal with him if we can. There's a Triton that we didn't know about. There's another Myrmidon. He's going the wrong way, though. That's okay. He doesn't know we're here either. There's still something else out there, too. Okay. This guy first.
What's our move?
Go with the Hera. He's got what? 22 is what we need to do to him. 3 shots with the Hera will get him effectively paralyzed.
Moving.
Okay. Okay, she's way over there. She's not a threat to us yet. Okay, let's do this.
Ready to engage.
Okay, one more. Okay. Oh, he started bleeding. Well, one thing about it, that put him over the paralysis. How's he doing? He's got 90 hit points and 10 bleed. He'll be all right. We'll have this done in 9 turns. Okay, Rena, where we at here? You have to take care of this Myrmidon. That thing needs to die. This thing here is basically just in bad shape. 6 will points, 9 movement. Well, 21 movement, I guess. It's still got 21 movement. Everything but his tail is out. Well, I guess that's 12. So, yeah, that makes sense. It basically can't do anything. It's just going to sit there and bleed. It's got no attack select or anything. So that's all right. It can just sit there and bleed. It's fine. Okay, Marina, you have this Myrmidon. You and Hinge probably going to need to take the Myrmidon out.
Come get some.
Shots downtown at the Thug, maybe? Not a threat, not a threat. Let's wait on her. She might be better off giving her action points to somebody else. In fact, if Rena comes up to here, Now that's kind of hanging her out a little bit. I don't know if that's what we want. We do have an overwatch up there. But we can get eyes on this guy. And if with that Deceptor at this range, she should be able to kill it. And if not, we can drop a grenade in on it to finish it off. So she's going to use 3 action points to get to here. Almost 3. Joanna, with her... Joanna's going to have to move closer to her to use the... If I move Hinge out of there, can Joanna get there? I think so. Joanna could dash too.
Ready.
That's using up a lot of her. She can dash to here. Give action points. And then still have 1 point to move back to cover. That's not bad. So let's do that. Dash here.
For the wicked.
Okay. Rena comes to here.
Sprinting.
Okay. Joanna does onslaught here. Gains 2 points. Rena switches to her Deceptor and lights this guy up. Nice. And then step back into full cover. Okay, Hinge. Where are we at here? I have another one here. That's an Acid Myrmidon. Oh my gosh, they're so tough. 320 hit points in that tiny little thing. Could blow his cover up, maybe. Now we're looking for... He's got one more Boom Blast in him. But he's not got the best shots from here, I don't think. Boy, they're so fast, too.
On it.
All right, let's do a Boom Blast. He should step out from behind cover. Question is he going to hit the trees? That's the big question. But we need to get this guy neutered if we can. There's one. Oh, good. Blew his tree up, too. Boy, do we take this one? Let's hold off on his second shot. Because... Mike, you got a grenade, too. That you could lay in there. Does your grenade launcher, your Deceptor look any good? Came here, you might have the shot. Still don't have it, I don't think. Barely has it against that thing. Don't have it against the Myrmidon. One more step out, might. There we go. Oh, that's pretty poor. I didn't think it was going to be very good, but I thought I'd check it out real quick just to see. That's bad too. Yeah, this isn't going to kill it even if everything hits it. All right, grenade launcher it is. Drop it right on him. So that way if it deviates, which it probably will, it still should hit him. Just able to wing. That doesn't help us too much. Okay. Joanna, you have one move to get somewhere decent.
I'm here.
Yeah, one change. Oh, this is Hinge, not Joanna.
What's our plan?
Sorry, there's Joanna. Yeah, problem is you don't have anywhere decent to go. Yeah, you're going to have to dash back to cover here, unfortunately. And that's going to be all of your
I can do it.
action points. All right.
This is what we trained for.
One more grenade on this guy. Unfortunately, I'd like to not have to do this, but he's so tough. And I'm more worried about him than I am pretty much everything else out there. Disabled both wings. I don't know if that means he can't jump. Yeah, he can't jump anymore, at least. 71 left on his torso to disable that. You know, I think this is pretty much the only Pandoran I've seen that has fewer damage on its body parts than it does overall. Because that's what, 160, that's 315. Yeah, 315, and it's got 320 total. Maybe that's not quite right. That's okay. All right, so that's that. And then we have one more. We've got our technician here who's going to come to here and just set up an Overwatch. Nice wide Overwatch, but not too far out because that personal defense weapon is not very accurate. Let's do that.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Okay. And then she's got nothing left, so we're good. Okay, Triton. Bug's got a shotgun. He's not going to do much from that range, if anything. Okay, the Siren still doesn't know we're here. Tyrant Champion's going to be a problem. Oh, that's a frenzy. Uh-oh. Got a third Siren here. Guess he decided he doesn't want any. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. The Siren is a little bit worrying. So it can do Instill Frenzy. It can do Mind Control. It's got Acid Spray. Pretty tough. Wondering about running here. Well, and then, yeah, running here and then War Cry. That'll put it down to 2 action points, but it only has to get to here to Mind Control, which is a problem. And Mind Control is only 1 action. How are your 31 out of 38 will points? Plus, these guys are an issue at this point, too. All right, well, Hinge, what's your shot here with a grenade look like? Can you lay one in there where it's going to hit her? Not reliably. Maybe here, probably not. How's your grenade look? Even worse. Barely there. Barely there. The odds of it hitting those two exact spots are virtually nothing. Joanna has no will points left. She should probably recover. She's got no decent shots at this point anyway. That's the instigator. I don't want to get its attention. I'm perfectly happy with it not knowing where we are. All right, so Joanna, you're going to recover. You're only going to get 5, but that's enough for the moment. Rena, how are we looking here? One and a half, 3, 5.5, 6. 4.5, 6, 9, 10. I have to move a little closer. I'm wondering if I can move up, war cry, move back. She's got enough to war cry once. And if I move up just enough to get them, that would be good enough. I could do that and then pull back even farther potentially to get out of range of the mind control. Mind control range is 10, same as my war cry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to get to here to get them, all 3 of them. That's not bad. That's 2 moves there, 2 moves back. That gives 1 movement for that guy, and that's not enough. So that should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's move here. Check war cry. Got all 3 of them. Got all 3 of them. Okay, let's do that. And then we move. We can't get back there all the way. That's strange. I think we're still okay. Okay, Hinge, how are you doing? You've got 1. You're going to lay a grenade in right there. Maybe. Probably going to hit the tree, actually. Oh, nope. Got a lot of damage over here. Yeah, a little bleeding. Got an arm. It's not the right arm. He's going to regen it anyway.
Ready.
Mike, how's your machine gun look here? Not the best. You're actually doing really well for, you're really doing well for, will points. So we're going to lay 2 in here. Disabled its torso. Saw that one. Torso, arms. That thing's out of the fight. This thing is not, but he's bleeding a lot. He's got 40 bleed, but he's still got 166. And he can still spit, which is actually not terrible. That's all right. Let's start working on this guy too. See if we can get one put in behind him there. Maybe we'll get lucky and catch his arm or something. Oh, no, we got the tree. Okay. Hinge, I think you're all done. Amelia, you're going to get shot if you take shots at him, I bet, huh? Nope. Nope, you're out of his range. You're good. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll do a little bit here, see what we can do. Oh, you know what I should do with her? A little late now, maybe, but maybe I should set her turret down.
Here I come.
I put a turret down here. That's both of her action points, though, so she's stuck here if I do that. She's kind of hanging a little bit, I'm not going to lie. She can take one more step back, but that's not much. She's still pretty exposed to this guy, especially if he moves up a bit. I mean, he's not going to kill her with one shot, but he can mess her up pretty good. Well, you know what? I think we're okay. Let's do this. Put that there. And then step back into something that's like cover. Okay. Rifle. Shots on who? Don't care about that thing. Finish him. And he's going to die anyway, but not this turn. And he's still got a gun. Let's finish him if we can. This isn't a guarantee. That's a good hit, though. And then, just for good measure, we're going to put one more into this guy here. Just to make sure he's not waking up. Who's got action points? Just Hinge with one. Or Matilda. Hinge with one. That's fine. We're done. Oh. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, come on. I thought I was far enough away. That's all right. She's moved out to where we can get at her now. Oh, the other siren's finally coming to play. Oh boy, she's frenzied though. She's really cooking. Okay, we're all right. We're okay.
I'm ready. Preparing to fire.
2 shots to the old noggin. We have enough to do it? We do. It can't mind control, but it can do psychic scream, which would be a problem. And it's close enough to get a bunch of my guys with a psychic scream. Okay, disabled head. Oh, I might be able to capture that thing too. It's chancy. It's chancy. And it needs 44. I don't think it's going to happen. Not with just one neural pistol. How's that for its, got 2 will points left. If we kill something, it'll panic. Oh, it can't panic. It's frenzied. Well, let's see if we can do easy stuff here. Boy, that is interesting. Problem is we're going to hit Rena with a whole bunch of shots if we take that.
Keep it together, operative.
Inge only has one. One will point left.
This works.
We definitely want to do this. Okay, some damage, lots of armor.
What are we doing?
She's already gone.
What's our plan?
How are we looking here? We can dash once. No. Dash, thank you. I'm not going to kill its head with just one assault rifle. It's got 129 left with 20 armor. That's more than the Bulldog can do. Mike, you have Boom Blast still. Gonna need that. And I really kind of need both of these to hit. A lot of trees in the way. It's questionable. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Now how are we looking? There we go. That's much better. 37. No armor left. Much better. All right, Joanna. Now you can do this. Now you can do this. Let's dash to here. That's one action. What do you have in your inventory? Just ammo and med kits. That's right. So that's basically what, 1, 2, 3 diagonals for one move. Yep. Okay, so that should be fine then. So if we dash 1, 2, 3 diagonals, she can come to here and have the line. No problem. This is going to be an issue maybe, but actually, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. This is saying the shot there. One solid hit on the head, Joanna. That's all we need here. Let's see how this is going to move. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Disabled head. Okay, good. Hinge, you're done. And then we have what? You can go ahead and take shots on him. It's not a great shot, but you're going to hit some.
Acquiring targets.
How are you looking? All that damage and not one thing's bleeding. All right, so this thing's coming in. It is still speed 28. So we're going to back up just a little bit. Maybe it'll chew on our auto turret. Who knows? I don't think I'm going to finish him off. I would rather just back up. Okay, that's going to help. That's going to panic some stuff. I'm going to take a hit here. Disabled head, bleeding. Panicked, right? Yeah, it's recovering. Oh, new Myrmidon. Champion's got nothing. Tyrant Alpha doesn't have... a couple hits there. No biggie. Looking pretty good here, guys. Looking pretty good. It's not over yet, but... But it's going to be looking a lot better after this next turn, I think, here. Because we've got this guy here and this guy here. Deceptor at point blank range. You're not going to like the outcome of this one, I don't think, lady. One out of curiosity. Still got 420. Okay, let's not get hasty here, because we do have this Myrmidon here that we have to deal with, and Rena is actually in a really bad shape. We move Rena to here. She can light up this Myrmidon and kill it. That leaves shots open for this Siren from some of my others. I think that's a better play. What's this turret look like here? Pretty bad. I mean, it's not the worst. That's actually really good. Let's take this. That'll determine a lot. Torso's damaged. That's good enough. Well, torso's disabled. Right? Yeah, disabled. That is good enough. Okay, what's his retaliation range? She can step back a step. Yeah, she doesn't have the line of sight. Joanna, I don't think you can finish that Siren, can you? No. But you have a med kit that you can heal Rena. So we're going to bring... you to here.
Smells like trouble.
And you're going to heal. That gets Rena back in decent shape. Rena's going to light up this siren. -5 will points. Hopefully panics this one again. It's not showing panicked. Showing recovered. Okay. Hinge, do you have anything with a weapon? Shots at that thing with an actual weapon and not your grenade launcher. I think between Matilda and Hinge, they can probably take it down. Matilda, you're going to get one shot with the sniper rifle. How's that going to look? I mean, headshot, it's pretty good. Could take out the arm, potentially. Get it bleeding more. I'm not going to take the arm out, actually. That's probably her best bet right here. Okay. Hinge, where are you at? You've got 1 will point left. If I come to here, you've got good line of sight on that other siren.
Okay.
This is not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Is that the farthest you can move? You can get a little closer to it. I don't know if that's really advisable. What can Mike do for us? See if Mike can give a little hand here. That helped a bit. Some armor gone. Now how's your shot look, Hinge? That's much better. That's much better. I do want to get stepped out here just a little bit more. See about slightly better angle and a slightly closer shot. That way I can make sure that every single one of these bullets is going to hit and take it down. Thing's not panicked, huh? All right, Mike, you're going to have to step back in here just so you don't get shot in the noggin again. She has an issue because this guy's too close and can fire back at her. What she could do, she could come to here, set up an overwatch on him, and blast him when he drops his shield. That would be something. Oh, you know what else she can do? No, she doesn't have remote control yet. She can't remote control her turret. How many help points does this guy have? He's got 35 left. 2 of her 4 shots would have to hit.
I'm repositioning.
What does it look like from here? Pretty good. Not great, actually. And the gun's in good shape. Everybody else is out of action points, so it's either this or nothing. I think I like nothing better. I don't want her getting blown up. Let's get her back here.
Operative on
Get her out of line of sight. Mike's hidden pretty well. This guy's going to have to take a shot at... he doesn't really have good line of sight at anybody. He'll probably fire over here, actually. And Rena's far enough away and in good enough shape now that it's not going to kill her. So, do that. Joanna, you're fine where you're at. So are you, Rena. Oh, yeah, you shoot that thing all you want. Haha, haha, return fire. Okay, just clean up now, guys. That's it. He's still fine. We just need to kill this Myrmidon here. This is a regular Myrmidon. It is.
Standing by.
You know, just step around the corner and blast this guy.
Zooming in.
Okay, this turret should hopefully have line of sight on that Myrmidon clear back there. Or did he run out? Thought there was a Myrmidon back here. Oh, there is, but there's trees in the way. That's what the problem is. Okay, that's fine. We'll just move this way a little bit and we'll lay a grenade in there and see what he can do. See if we can maybe blast this tree out of the way too. Maybe that gives us line of sight on something else if this doesn't just kill it. That just killed it. That should be it, guys. Nope. Oh, no, we need to get the... Sorry, got one more thing to do here. We got to get the... objective here. All right, guys, there we go. Now we got it. And we captured an Arthron, which is nice. Level up on Mike, level up on Amelia. That's good. That'll give her the ability to remote control her turrets. Looks good, guys. Looks real good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring us back to the Geoscape, and I'll bring you back right after the loading screen. See you in just a moment. All right, guys, we're back here. Wrong turn exploration site. Unfortunately, we've not managed to recover any useful information from this site. This is not the location mentioned in Symes notes. We'll have to keep looking. 300 tech, 400 materials. This is good payday. Which is good because replacing these Goliath magazines isn't cheap. I was looking, and the magazines are actually more expensive than the launcher. So it's not cheap throwing those grenades around, but it sure is effective. All right. So we're looking pretty good, guys. We have one more of those missions to do here, which we'll probably cover next time. And the New Jericho's doing okay on their haven there. I think they're fine. We're going to have some level ups to do next time. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. So if you've enjoyed it, do me a big favor, hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. That'll really, really help me out a bunch. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.